All right, welcome to 2022 Tactical Week 8, Day 1 with the Band of Iron, Dominion, Day 1. This week will be much different than a regular classical week at Adventures in Cardboard. This week we are playing Dominion, and not only regular Dominion, but Dogs of Mittengard style Dominion, which means there are tons of team buffs and other special game mechanics that serve to make the game even more intense and allow for the evolution of even crazier large team strategies.
Welcome to Dominion.
The rules of Dominion. The rules of the game were, of course, explained to all of the campers, but I personally think I can do a faster job here than what was done today, so I will quickly explain to you essentially the rules of Dominion. So pretty much, Dominion is capture the flag on performance-enhancing drugs. It is, in nature, a game of capture the flag, so it's played out very similarly to a classical week, where each faction or each house has a base, and they have flags at their base, and you go capture flags from other people's bases, and you get points awarded based on how many flags you have. But the most significant departure is that there are land territories, or second most significant departure, there are land territories that are also worth points. So if you stand at the end of the game and hold a territory all the way to the end, those territories are also worth points, and those add to your total for that round. But the biggest thing, and the reason why it's tactical week, not just light Dominion like they do sometimes at classical weeks, is after a round, your points are added to your weekly total. So you don't actually win the round, the rounds just occur. You win the week if you have the most points at the end of the week. I guess that's item number 5. But the reason why it's tactical week, it isn't just how well or how good you are at playing rounds, it's that the rounds affect one another in order. And the biggest way that they affect one another is if at the end of a round, you have 2 flags and a brand new territory that you've captured during the game, there's a mechanic called consolidation. So essentially, of all of the territories on the map, if you have one captured and you have 2 capture flags with you, you can consolidate that territory, permanently claiming it for your team. I repeat, that territory cannot be taken by any other house, and its points are always awarded to you throughout the whole week. So it's a certified territory that cannot be claimed. The tactic part of this, and the reason why it affects across multiple weeks, is if you can claim in such a way that you prevent your opponents from claiming territories or getting points by like making a wall near or around their base, you can severely hinder their ability to perform during the week. You can do crazy things over a long logistical timescale, a long macro timescale, and you can defeat people quite epically if you're really smart about what territories you consolidate and then what you do with those consolidated territories. So tactical weeks can get pretty nutty, mostly because of this week-long strategy and the mechanic called consolidation. So that's essentially the rules of Dominion. Setting the stage, aka the map. So for this week, each of the 3 houses get some fun extra powers. The first set of which came into play today, and they are base affecting powers. So each of the 3 houses have different abilities, and each scale in power in different ways. Also, some of these abilities, which perhaps will be used later on during the week, need more like intentional use, and some are much more passive. I deeply hope as the week progresses that we can lean into some of these stronger powers and really see some very cool tactical, strategical utilizations of them. You'll see an explanation of all these powers now.
Alright, let's talk about the map real quick. You all see where there's big titles, names everywhere? Yeah. Wherever those are, there's a territory flag there. Except for the capital zone. Capitals, there are no flags up. So don't worry about trying to get those. Wherever you see a name, you'll find a corresponding plastic flag there for you to defend until the end of the game. Capitals. Icania is where Rorgar. Where's Rorgar? Hi, Rorgar. You get Icania, up top, where a castle may have once been. You also have 4 archer towers and extra crossbows for your defense. Then if anyone comes into your zone, you are able to blast them away from your mountain. The Ousclaw. Where's Ousclaw? Rats. Right there.
Rats.
Your special bonus is that you get 2 starting territories. You are going to have Dagobactria and Skygareth. You have along the coast 2 different capitals, 2 different respawn points, and 2 different areas where you can put your flags. So, rats, you can spread out, divide, and conquer if you wish. The Krumrung are a special case. I am not going to tell you all where their capital is, because they have something called Fog of War. They know where they're going, but you will not know where they are. They can also put their capture flags almost anywhere they want. So it doesn't have to be near their capital, but it could be adjacent if they wish. Later in the games, you will also be able to move your capital to consolidated territories, and you have the option to re-hide flags whenever you want. You can pick up a capital flag up against a tree and go re-hide it somewhere else if you wish, as a Krumrung. Alright? So you are the only ones who are able to do that.
Let the games begin. The initial attack on the purple piggies. So for our first assault right out of the gate, we simply went to the very closest base to us and just gave it a shot. We weren't really trying super hard to capture a flag, though that was the main intent, but more just testing the waters, seeing how strong the teams were, and just figuring out where people were and what our plans going forward would be. So here is a video of that initial assault.
Alright, it is our great team. Let's explore with the game in 3,
2, 1. And that's game!
Go get them!
Defeat them all!
We can just follow the biggest group of them going over there.
Territory is only at the last little bit. Flags first, I think.
We just follow them up there.
Well, we should scout. Oh, I think we're actually coming up on the Boer territory. I think it's like right over there.
Oh, we don't know where it is.
Wait, isn't the Boer people the ones with the archer towers?
Yeah, they have a castle. Or a semblance of a castle. It's a little bit broken.
You guys see anything?
Wait, who are these people up here? Oh.
Those are not right.
Guys, we need more.
Oh, come on, Grayson. Get out of our base.
Hello, Declan.
And you brought a bow. Of course you did. You're like 12.
I followed the rest of them.
Hey, we need the backup.
Oh, watch out for that guy. You still just have the dagger, by the way.
That's too close.
That's easily 20 feet.
This is easily 20 feet. 20 feet, not 10. Bow is 20 feet.
Yeah, you can shoot from here.
It's easily 20 feet right now.
What?
Oh my god.
That was just sad.
Don't kill Zach, no! He only has the dagger.
More rats.
They're all here! Rats! Our territory is the rats!
I can go.
Alright, I'm gonna back up.
That's not 20 feet.
Our territory is done.
I'll just stay back here.
Okay.
What a job.
I started slipping down the hill above the shoulder though.
Not right now.
Wait, was that a double?
Moment, Declan.
You lived?
Yeah!
What?
And you're next!
How is that possible? That doesn't make any sense.
He hit me above the shoulders. Didn't warn you out. You have a dagger. I know. I got your back.
Get a dagger, get him.
Grayson, watch out. Arrow. Watch.
Don't worry, I have a helmet. It protects me from literally nothing.
Everybody just waits till somebody's straight.
You give me? Yeah, I think so. Okay, double it is. Do you think I didn't?
I don't know. I think it might have felt something. I'll say you got
Okay,
it. That's
then,
a double.
then if not, then.
Here, for a fight.
All right, guys,
we
Are you still alive?
Yeah.
Ian, you can get a little closer.
Oh, no, not the praying mantis technique. Aha!
No, I can't do this.
What the heck was that?
Oh yeah, I'm fine. That was drama.
We need lots of help.
Back. What are you doing?
They're gonna be respawning quickly.
Go back. Go back.
Don't try it.
Guys, flanking around to the right.
I really don't like that. Ah, no. That works better with younger kids. And when they don't both have spears.
You dead?
Yeah, yeah.
Can't help. We got a lot of rats over here. Dead? Oh, shoot.
I think you are now.
Second attack on the yellow horsies. After our failed attack on the pigs, we returned to base only to find that some of our flags had actually been stolen while we were away. Turns out the beach location, which is really great for deploying, is also really terrible for defending. So for the next couple minutes, our war party kind of just hung back. We stayed on defense until, of course, we saw a yellow horse walking back to their respawn. So the power of the yellow horses this week is the fog of war, which means that no other team other than them know where their territory is at the start of the round. And so you have to scout out to figure out where they are. But because all of their dead players still have to go back to their own respawn, if we follow one of their dead warriors, they'll lead us straight there. So me and another camper just sort of walked a good distance after one of their fallen comrades and just followed them back to their base and tried to figure out where things were. Though they definitely spotted us from a good distance off and were rather aggressive in defending. So here's how that attack went.
He's going for me first.
Was that me?
I didn't feel it. There we go. There's some more people.
It's just me, and I don't have a.
Take on Declan for a sec. Let me get this guy.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, never mind. That never works, does it?
Ready?
We should probably stall their respawn. What do you mean stall our respawn?
Stall you guys. Man.
I mean, it's fair enough, but... I don't know. There's actually, it feels like there's so many of you.
That was below the knee, sir.
Whoa, love arm guards! Love arm guards!
Yes, yes, I'm sure you
Long
do.
live arm guards!
I do also. Ow.
No, Josh!
Finally. Ah, thank God. Oh, you guys are really good. How can I? How can he?
Is everyone here alive? Yeah. Go, help them. Two super yellows. Help them. Anyone who's alive. Oh. Down there. They're down there. Oh. That's a lot.
This better be recording.
Okay, we should have enough, right?
Yeah, we got it.
Might need to pull out the Vanguard for this one, sir.
What?
Might need to pull out the Vanguard.
No.
They're flanking. Some people go back.
I know. I'm gonna stay by the flag.
Go back. There's no fight back there.
guy right there.
Oh, I see him.
He's a pink shirt.
Yeah, we got him surrounded the flag.
Is everything good over there?
Yep, I think so. They killed the armor titan somehow.
Grayson, duel.
Duel? Are you sure?
Trap swords.
All right. 3, 2, 1, fight.
Take it.
Below the knee.
I'll be in the bubble.
Half of my armor is already broken.
Let's go.
This thing broke. My legs needed to be mummy wrapped. Just because I'm on your team.
Oh, that's true.
Haha, psych. I stole this off of a dead body.
Oh no.
Yeah. This thing broke. And now everything else broke. And you see this thing? This thing used to be up there, but now it's not. And I'm in pain.
Well, that is quite
My pants are
unfortunate.
falling down. Well, I have a belt that keeps together this, and it's falling down.
Oh, geez. You still alive though?
Yeah, I'm alive. I fenced off, I went up to the castle,
Oh,
and I killed 5 people there.
Nice.
But you know the bone weapons? I'm so mad about it. Because this one guy had a one that actually looked like it had teeth and stuff on it, looked like a jaw. But then this one guy came out with just it looked a lot like this, but it had Scotch tape on it, so it kind of looked white-ish.
Yeah.
And he said it was a bone weapon. And
Oh.
that's it. That's it. That's the weapon. He said that's a bone.
Whoa. Also, if they're heading back to their respawn, we should maybe follow them.
Yeah. It's so funny because I can waddle at people
Yeah, we
menacing.
going?
I know, right? Menacing.
I'm gonna wait for Connor. So.
You know what? Alright. Let's low-key follow the yellow guy, see where base is.
Where are we going?
Following the yellow person to their respawn so we can see where their flags are. Because they have fog of war. We don't actually know where their base is. Officially.
But they have to be over there. Wait, is that Jack?
No, I think they're walking back to their base. I bet it's in the volleyball court. Dead men tell no tales. Never forget. Ooh, there's a water cooler.
Dead man has no tail.
Dead men tell no tales.
Hey!
Sound alert! We got 2 reds over here!
Guys, for
Okay. Can I duel you? I'll take off my shield.
I like dueling. Yeah.
Alright. Loser goes back to their base.
Oh.
Well, it's just a regular fight.
Yeah, exactly. It's just
But there's no shield. So, I mean, I'll take
Hey, you know, it do be that. I'm not sure what's going on, but it's up to y'all.
guys, we could use. Dang it.
Is that a
Wow.
I like this rule. The loser goes back to their base. I think that was a good thing that we implemented last minute.
Those 2 are not us.
Hello! Oh!
Use the reinforcements!
Wait, is that guy's on?
Wait, what? Are we alliances?
That's 1/3 our team, 2/3 not our team. Let's at least try to scout and see a flag. I don't know if we can actually.
Move them.
We probably can't capture one, but let's just try to see if we can see one. What is happening there?
Which one has the bone? You have more armor. You go first.
What do you eat? Why are you guys 3 in a group?
I'll give you that one.
What the heck?
Okay. Is that thing? Is that thing above blade? Is that thing above blade?
No.
Last time I died because I was confused what's a bone blade.
I'm not good with this. I can just peek around like this.
Kept you in the face, not gonna lie.
Sure you're choking up all the way there, sir?
This is 27 inches. When I hold it from the hill, so I
Oh. Wait, what? Are you alive?
Misha's dead.
I'm dead, yeah.
I just put both my weapons in one hand.
It works.
Whoa. Get him, Declan.
Try. No! No! Get away! No!
Wait, do you have...
Just kill him, Declan. It's not that hard.
Yeah, I gave him the other one.
What?
What?
I gave him the old one.
Wait.
Is Declan being massacred? Very good, very good. Were you recording? Let's go. I see a red light flashing.
Oh, you guys.
All right, excellent, excellent.
Website.
I'm with you.
Try. No! No! Get away! No!
Just kill him, Declan. It's not that hard.
Oh my god, I don't want to trip backwards and eat it.
In the game, we have
On the website.
about 14 minutes. And a failed last-minute territory grab. I guess calling it failed is a bit of a spoiler, but after we got defeated at Yellow Base, we returned back to respawn, waited there for a little bit longer, and defeated a few more attacks. But when the time was right, and by right I mean like very close to the end of the game, we tried doing ye old unfaithful Dominion strategy. It was popular back way when I was a camper years ago, and it still doesn't work, and it's called the cheese grater maneuver. The cheese grater maneuver is perhaps the single most unreliable strategy I have ever implemented, and yet it just keeps getting used over and over and over again. It's kind of stupid, but it's in theory such a good idea. So pretty much what the cheese grater strategy is, you take a war party down a trail where there are multiple flags hidden, or not hidden, but like placed along this trail. So like 4 flags down, and you take a war party of like 6 people or something, and each territory you go to, you drop another guy off until you get to the end, and then you hold the end, because the end of that line will be the closest to your enemy, to the opposing enemy base. And so you have the most people at the end, and then less people, but still at least one person holding each one of the medium territories to prevent them from, or to allow us to capture them to the end of the day. The reason why it doesn't really work is that what happens very often is once you lose so much of your manpower near the end of the game, because deploying takes a long time, so you schedule it later, but then the opposing team has all this manpower right at their base, and you're really close to them, and you left your manpower holding territories. Essentially what goes on is that your main like frontal position just gets crushed because they're just outnumbered, and then the enemy just goes on to do the exact same cheese grater reverse sweep. They kill off your main force and then just kill off the lone people you left all the territories behind them in a row. Literally a combination of this strategy failing epically and me not understanding what time the game actually ended led to the single coolest event that has ever happened at an Adventures and Cardboard Week. The 100-man Zerg, or the Defense of Honeytoth, different names for the same event. I may do a video about this event and how awful the cheese grater maneuver is. But here is yet another failed clip of the cheese grater maneuver. All right, we just scared off some pursuers, or the opposite pursuers, attackers. Oh, very good, very good. Less than 10 minutes left of the game. Oh, wait, hold up.
That's loud.
All right, let's push them up and take this territory.
You filming?
Yeah, at the moment. Hi, what you guys doing with this territory here?
We're just kind of vibing.
Just kind of vibing. What if you like vibed 45 feet in the other direction?
Really?
I think that'd be like really cool if that happened.
Don't agree as much. I'm just gonna.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair. You can disagree.
So many of them.
But I think let's agree to disagree.
You're dead.
Oh.
Or I guess, are you dead? Guys, watch out! They're coming! You didn't kill us. You didn't grab.
No, the.
I forgot.
Oh, forearm.
Oh, freaking.
Can you move back real quick?
Come on.
All right, let's keep pushing.
Sling 'em.
Sling what? At whom? Oh, there's a territory flag there. You guys in game to take another territory?
Hey, no, this is a hill. It's the flower hill.
No, the flower hill's further away.
It's gonna be fun.
Wait, really? Do you think if you felt it, then yeah?
I think it hit my foot. I tried to dodge it.
Ah, rip. I've had that same thing. One time it hit me on the side of the shoe.
Alright, I think we got this.
You just giving up?
Oh, behind us! Yeah, go
Wait,
for
what?
him!
What?
Who?
Hey, you're still alive, I think.
Wait,
Got you.
what happened? I'm confused.
Wait, so I wasn't out?
No, you're out.
We all died.
Ah,
Someone hit my back.
that's why I hate backstabbing. It's confusing.
Wait, our elbows?
Oh, well.
Jack, our elbows? Vulnerable spots?
Elbows.
Oh, it's coming with?
Yeah, no, we're pushing through you.
Sorry.
That's not good.
Well, that person over there is dead.
I might have to throw on some more armor, sweat it out a little bit more.
God, that person like stabbed me in the back.
Yeah, same. Pretty big schmack.
Yeah, kill him!
Ooh, let's go. I'm dead.
Hey, don't touch
Do
me.
we want to wait for them to pass?
I'm just a child.
That's,
That was almost directly in the head again.
I'm just a
yeah,
child.
you might want to aim a little low with those. End of game points counting. So after that terribly failed maneuver, the game ended as we were heading back to respawn. And at the end of the game, we tallied all of the points and quickly talked about the consequences, aka consolidations, for the rest of the game and stuff for tomorrow. So here's some of that point tallying and game deciding.
Cardboard! Alright, can we get everyone to scooch back a little bit here? Here we go. So, an ends to day one of Tactical Dogs of Middengard. The finale of today's match, the score, ending with 6 territories and 2 capture flags. Auschclaw, the Red House of the Rat, gets 8, count them, 8 points. Good job, Auschclaw. In second place for the day, with 4 capture flags and 6 territories, 10 points to Yellow House Hroom Brum of the Horses. All right, and finally, with a whopping 7 territories and 5 capture flags, bringing them to 12 points, is the Purple House of the Piggy, Rorgar!
This is a 2-point game for every single team so far. Everyone's still in the running, all right?
Absolutely. So, with your flags and such, it looks like no one got a total of 6 capture flags. So there are going to be only 1 consolidation per team tomorrow. If you look at, I believe that a map image was included in the email that was sent to y'all. Otherwise, you can take a picture of our map right here. But basically, tomorrow morning, we are going to jump right into games. Our game speech will be a lot shorter as we introduce other elements for our game. But we're going to jump right in. Before then, though, we need you as a team. When you arrive, the first thing that we would love for you to do is confer with each other and decide which of the territories that you claimed today, which one do you want to consolidate?